Hi guys, we are back again and welcome to 3W with Jessie and
Ellie.
before we dive into today's topic, I want you to pause the video and think about a version of you from 5 years ago. The thing you believe in, the dream you were so sure about, the life you imagined you would be living by now. Because growing up isn't just getting older. It's about slowly realizing that the answer we once had don't always fit anymore. In today's episode, we're talking about a big question that a lot of us have.
Face.
Who gets to decide what a good life actually look like?
Yes. Yes.
When we were kids, we pick our dream job because they look cool. We all want to be a chef because the uniform look cool, look amazing. We want to be a doctor because the white coat made you look cool, smart, and important. Back then, it was simple. If we could become that person, that's what enough. It felt cool, and we say it loud with so much confidence too. Whenever your teacher asks, "What do you want to be when you grow up?"
Yeah. And nobody question it. Adult love kids dream and they are
Pure.
they are cute. They feel limitless. Even if you said you want to be an astronaut, everyone would just smile and say, "Go for it."
Yeah, I think so. But when we grow up, the world doesn't just ask, "What do you like?" It starts asking, how much does it pay? Is it stable? Is it a competition high? What if you can't find a job? Will your family approve? What will people think? And it's not just question from other people. It's the question we ask ourselves every night before bed.
You actually like it or your family did not pressure you.
Yeah, they did. No one forced me to become a doctor, become a chef, work a government job. But somehow I start pushing myself. And I begin comparing myself to everyone. Some friend knew exactly what they want. Yeah, some were preparing for exams in middle school. Some had 5 year and 10-year life plans. And me, I kept changing my mind. Some night I would think, am I just indecisive? Am I not good enough to stick in one goal? Am I just running away from hard things?
What did it feel like the first time you were sharing your goal?
Mm. I think it wasn't dramatic. No big breakdown, no crying scene.
Okay.
It was quiet. One day I just realized I didn't want that anymore. But the hard part, I was scary people would just me. Scary they would say, wait, didn't you say you want to be a doctor? Didn't you say you want to be a chef? And I feel like had to explain myself. Even thought it's my life. And honestly, it feel like betrayed the kids I used to be. The kids who was so sure, so proud.
Oh.
I felt guilty. Even thought it was just growth.
Maybe we grew up in a society that praises being consistent a little too much. If you change path, people think you are unstable. But admitting that something that used to feel like doesn't anymore. Yes, that actually take courage.
That's right. So exactly because when you grow up, you don't just see the image of a job anymore. You see the reality. You see doctor who barely sleep.
Yes.
You see chef standing all day under pressure. people with high salary but no time to live their life.
Yeah, and that's when the idea of a good life gets complicated. It's not just about dreams anymore. It's about responsibility,
Expectation, stability,
fear.
Mhm.
Yes.
fear of choosing wrong, fear of starting over too late,
Mm,
and fear of wasting time.
yes.
And maybe just looking back and regretting everything.
Mm,
And maybe the worst fear, no being as successful as everyone else. We grow up in the generation where we constantly see other people's success.
yes.
People getting into top university,
Mm.
leading amazing jobs, starting business, making six figure.
Mm,
And when you are still figuring things out, it feels like you are way behind.
yeah, but maybe looking at another way, questioning your life is not a sign of failure. You don't want to just follow the crowd because it's safe.
Yeah, because what's really scary is never questioning anything.
Mm.
Choosing a major because your friend is. Picking a job based only on salary.
Okay.
Following society timeline. And then one day you wake up and ask, did I actually use this life?
Mm.
Or did I just drift into it?
Yeah. So in the end, who decide what a good life look like? Society has its standard. Families have their expectation, but we're the ones who live with their consequences every single day.
I think maybe a good life doesn't mean the most stable, the richest, or fastest, or having everything figured out early. Maybe it means you understand why you choose what you choose. You are honest with yourself in that moment.
Mm.
And you can accept that outcome. Even if you one day you change again, that's not failure.
Mm.
That's just updating your old version.
Ah, yes. Because we don't stop going
Mhm.
after we pick our first goal, have new experiences, and learn new truths. Of course, all dreams might change with us.
At one point, we want to be a chef,
Mm.
then a doctor, and maybe one day we'll want to be something we never even imagined as kids.
Mm.
And it's okay.
Yes.
Life doesn't have to be a straight line. It can curve like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And it can pause. It can restart. Yeah, as long as it's still your line.
Maybe a good life is not measured by job titles or the number in your bank account. Maybe it's measured by that quiet moment when you look in the mirror. Yes.
Am I beautiful?
Yes. And ask yourself, am I being honest about what I truly want?
If you're feeling unsure right now, if you're changing your path, or you're scared that you're falling behind, don't rush to call yourself a failure. Maybe you're just growing. Maybe you're learning what your voice actually sound like. Maybe you're choosing your life with more awareness than you had as a kid. Because in the end, a good life isn't the one everyone else says is good. It's the one you can live with in your own way.
Không phải hụt khôngต้องมองเขาไม่อยากมอง บอดเอาไม่แล้วดีใส่กล้องไปเถอะรถเที่ยกูขอด่าหน่อยอุ้ยมันเข้าไม่ลืม
ไม่เป็นไรตัดออก